We don't have any things. Well, we'll put tie downs.
Yeah.
So they put him in there, tie him down the track he goes. Comes back, and he says, didn't have any oil pressure. She goes, it's not possible. He goes, I'm watching the gauge, you're watching the track. You did not see the gauge. It went to 0 and then came back.
So what was the issue?
The issue was the oil's leaving the pickup.
Oh, right, it's on the acceleration.
Right.
She had no baffles in the pan.
So I'm just telling you, no matter what, so I'm listening to this.
Yeah.
And I said, I'll be right back. I went to a Napa store, left the track, went to the Napa store, bought a trailer light, put it on the dash, bought a Ford 15-pound low oil pressure idiot light switch, put that on my car, and at the end of the day, I had a low oil pressure light that came on my dash.
So you knew
no oil pressure. Yeah, and I mean, when I do a burnout, sometimes that light would come on.
Just a flicker.
And I would just get out of the throttle and let it sit there. The light goes out, now I get back on.
Yeah.
You need a low oil pressure idiot light. So I called Ralph Westberg at Autometer.
Yeah, okay.
I said, Ralph, we need a light that is a low oil pressure indicating light, and put it on somewhere.
Yeah, just right in your field of vision.
Great idea, Paul. And he put that one that you see on the tack now, that came out of my test in Milan, Michigan, 1974. How about that?
And you still haven't figured it out 50 years later.
I know. And they're doing the same thing. You read them, you buy them books, and they eat the pages.
Yep. Right on. Cool story. See?
I love all cars.
Me too. Well, you got to. If you're a car guy, you're a car. But I mean,
exactly.
The guys Mopar or no car, I don't give a I even like Fords once in a while. I have a 68 Buick GS 400 4-speed car that I've been dragging around for 40 years. Factory tack, factory posi in it, factory disc brakes in 68. It's basically the exact equivalent of my car.
You know what? I got a story. I don't do, you know me, I've never had a beer in my life, right?
Yeah.
But when COVID was out, I bought a 65 Mustang for 8 cases of toilet paper.
Now that's a deal. Yeah, right?
No, I made that up.
Well, it was a good story. Hey, back then, I mean, when it first hit, you couldn't find pipe. You couldn't. I went and bought 100 rolls. It was a hardware store. They had 100 roll boxes. I'll take one of those because if my old lady runs out of pipe, there's hell to pay.
We were speaking about riding in a Chevelle. Paul Rossi, Mopar guy, Mopar, you know.
Legend,
well,
Mopar legend.
Let's call it royalty. Mopar royalty, okay? Riding in a Chevelle. Let me tell you how this all started before anything. The Tribute magazine, building my second car, the models, being on the internet, all this started. I had kind of gone off into obscurity. I lost most of what I had in a business deal. Somebody cheated me.
Yep.
And so I kind of just went back and was spinning wrenches and feeding my family. And one day I bought a motorhome, and the motorhome had a Chevrolet engine in it.
Oh yeah.
But it was bad. It was a beautiful motorhome. It was a 4Travel, but it came with a Chevrolet big block. And so I talked to the gentleman. He said, yeah. He said, I just bought it. I spent $20,000 on it. And he said, I don't have the money to fix it. If you're a mechanic, it's a fixer-upper. So I bought it for $500, but it was a beautiful motor.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm Paul Rossi. I'm looking for a Chevrolet engine, but nobody knows I'm Paul Rossi. So I look in the paper and I find Craigslist. I find a guy in Paso Robles area that has a big block Chevrolet from a truck. So I call this gentleman up and he wants $900 for it. So I said, okay, that's fair. I said, how many miles on? He said, oh, it has about 65, 70,000. And I said, well, how come it's for sale? He said, well, I was going to put it in my truck, but I decided to buy a new truck. So is it carbureted? Yeah, it's an 87 last carbureted engine. Great, that's exactly what I need. I said, but I'm going out of town. So I wondered if, I don't know how to pay you because I'm not I don't know how to cyber money.
Yeah,
and
no,
all that.
yeah,
I'm just a
exactly.
dinosaur.
Yeah.
I said, so I don't want you to hold it for me so I'll be back in a week. And I said, but would you be kind enough to call me if someone else buys it? And he said, sure. He said, what's your name? And I said, it's Paul. And I said, Rossi. And he stopped. He said, are you Paul Rossi, the race car? And I go, well, in my former life, you're Paul Rossi. And I go, the Superstock guy, the Mopar guy? I said, yeah. He said, we thought you were dead. Where the hell did you get that idea? He said, well, it was on the internet. You believe everything you hear on the internet? No, I'm not dead. He goes, okay, the engine's $500. Well, I thought you said $950. I said, you don't have to do that. You know, he goes, I don't have a lot of money, but I appreciate it, but you don't have to do that. He goes, no, you don't understand. What don't I understand? By the name? He said, by the way, my name is Tom. Tom, what don't I understand? He said, I get to tell everybody I know that I sold Paul Rossi a Chevy engine. And I go, okay.
I'll take it.
Deal.
I'll take it.
That saves me $400. I'm in.
Yeah.
And so listen. So then I go on my deal. I come back and I call him and I said, "Hi, Tom." I said, "The engine available? Can I come and get?" "Oh yeah." He said, "But we want you to come to a." "What do you mean we?" "Just come on up. We want you to come to Denny's." And now remember, I haven't talked to anybody about racing. Some of my friends don't even know I raced. I just don't talk about it. Okay. So
former
I drive
former
up.
life.
Former life. Precisely. It's like I did the touchdown pass at Remington High. You know, I mean, and they lived their whole life after that.
Yeah.
Okay. So I drive up there. I pull up and there he is in front of the thing. I don't know who he is. And Paul, yeah, come on in. Takes me to Denny's, and there's like 6 guys sitting there, and they got magazines and baggies. They opened them up and asked me to sign them. I mean, I just broke up. I'm like, oh my God. He said, we all thought you were dead. Holy cow.
Yep.
So I signed all those, and you know, I was just busted up. I didn't even know what to say.
Yep.
And they helped me put the engine in, and it was just, and that man signed a license plate on the back of this car because I said, you helped me start this whole thing.
Yep.
So that's signed. He gave me a license plate. I had him sign it. It's on the back of
The car.
And so I just went, when I got home, I got a buddy that's internet savvy.
Yeah.
I said, you need to make a website that says,
Paul's
hello.
not dead.
Yeah, you can't say that, but you know, just, I don't know what, figure out something.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what to tell him.
Yeah.
So we did, and then John saw it and wanted to make the cars, and then Direct Connection came back, and they wanted to, they called NHRA. They were getting pictures of me, and the NHRA photographer called and said, hey, Paul, he said, they're asking for a lot of pictures of you. I said, well, give them to him. He said, yeah, I know. He said, you might want to call this guy. So I called the guy, and it was from the ad agency. He said, we might be able to use your car if you got the car. And I said, well, I'm building it. He goes, that's how this whole thing started.
Right, just like,
And that's the name of that too.
that's like I coined the phrase, metallic memory
Yeah.
magnets.
Wow.
The memories stick to the cars and people never forget.
That's M&M.
Triple M, M cubed, right?
Now look.
Metallic memory
Now look at
magnet.
that. Is that-
Look at that. Okay, that's sick.
I mean, is that the raspberries?
Okay, so you got to sign them both then.
I will. I know how to do it twice.
Is that what all the girls told you, Paul?
No, not anymore. They just go, how old are you? Nah, sorry.
Not all the girls
Wow. Okay, I want to take these
Look.
foot pins out.
Your eyes are that good?
No, they're that bad.
Here, wait a here. Okay, holy. Like Paul, here, I'll
See
give
there?
you. Now that I've read his
Hood
book,
pins.
right?
See the hood pins? You see them right there, right?
No, okay, now. Like that is
There's
see,
the hood pins.
that's
Now we have
ATV.
extra ones because
You're gonna lose
most,
them.
yeah. Now I can take them out, but I can't put them
Back in.
No, you can't put it back in. You gotta have to reason.
So you started. You were factory
Okay.
sponsored 1975, right? But you were racing Mopars before that.
Yeah, I was racing Mopars in my first Mopar was in 31 Plymouth I bought out of high school for $85.
Back in
But
the
the
day.
first one I raced, yeah. The first one I raced was a 1963 426 Max Wedge Plymouth.
Wow,
And I
yeah.
took it from the dealership on a wrecker, took it all apart, checked the doors. This is collector grade.
Yes.
See the original fuel cell. My
Yep.
car was the first NHRA car in stock or super stock to have a fuel cell. I worked with the tech director, Farmer Bill Dismute, to work out the statistics on how to put a fuel cell in these cars, and this was the first one.
And did that give you better traction?
Well, it gave me safety because I watched a man burn to death in Bradenton, Florida at one of our tests, and I wanted to make sure that it didn't happen to anybody else.
Yeah, no,
so
no
let's
shit.
put. He didn't have a fuel cell.
Yeah.
So this car is a collector grade. It's right down to the spark plug wires inside. It's got hood springs, if you can catch the hood springs.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, there are actual hood springs in there.
And that's running the 440 or
And
no, the
that's
426?
Yeah. No,
the
this is a 440 right on the top.
Triple deuces.
440 6-pack is the tri-power.
So was this an actual V-code
let's take
car?
this-
Was this a V-code car?
No.
Start with?
No,
it was just a plain Challenger.
No. It was not a plain Challenger, by the way. It happened to be a Trans Am.
Ouch.
Which was a 340 6-pack.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the car they sent me to work with.
Yes.
So we took that car and we made this car with it. And then John made, with the trucks, about 1,000 of these models.
Okay, so it's limited edition.
Limited edition.
And
yeah.
you're gonna sign mine, of course.
I'd be proud to do that. I'd be proud to sign anything. Oh, so am I going to sell you one?
I'll take the package deal with the truck. You are such a salesman, Paul. How could I say no? And you actually lowered yourself enough to drive in my Chevelle.
I'm speechless. You're really good. You're really good. God. Anyway, this is so much fun.
Yes.
I mean, I feel young being around you guys. You know?
Hey.
Anyway,
I
thank
feel
you.
young being around you too. You're continuing the saga, right, Paul? Like I said, how many people get to live their dreams twice, let alone once, right?
Yeah, motorsport. Like I said, motorsport's given me all I can ask. Yeah, they've been great to me.
Okay, what's the deal with the vehicle?
I'm so happy he's buying that. I don't think that just makes my face happy.
Okay, I'm gonna go look and see if that guy's still got that prospector for sale. That's
Gotcha,
79.
okay.
Because I happen to have an empty trailer, and that's a bad thing in my world. Would you hold that for a second? I'll just get this back here. I'm okay. Okay, we will be in
You guys are the very best. This has been a hoot.
Well, thank you very much, Paul. Pleasure meeting you.
All right, you guys.
It's an honor. I just wish like I said, I didn't follow drag racing much because I was hanging off cliffs when I was 18, which is when
Thank
you
you
were
so
racing.
much. Thank you.
Okay, where is it?
Was what, Mike?
I wonder if that prospector's still here. I don't need it, but I mean, the price might keep dropping as the close. Did you actually see it? Is it still here?
I saw it when we were driving up. Paul said, Paul approves.
I'm back. That prospector's still there. Did he sell it?
I don't know. I haven't seen him move, so.
Me and an empty trailer are a dangerous combination. Hood's up, that's a good sign.
Mike, you're walking like you're a bit excited here. Maybe you look a bit more blunt.
Where'd he go?
He's right there.
Where? No, that's not him. The sale sign's still here. Is there a phone number? Where's my phone?
So do I need to load that fender in the back of that thing or what?
What's the price today? You're running out of time and you haven't sold it.
Because I got to see Avery yesterday. And that
Did
made my
you? Did
day.
that make your day?
Yeah, that made my day.
He want you to give it to him so you can take a picture with you. I'm not quite. What do you want?
$1.50.
Okay. Okay, loader. Hang on. First I gotta buy this, but if not, I'll come and grab that. Are you taking it? No, I'm working on it.
You gotta take it.
I know. I got an empty
You
trailer.
don't take it, I'm gonna take it.
No, me first.
I said if he doesn't get it, I'll get it because I wanted it last year.
Weren't you the guy that won the?
No, I was there with you.
Oh,
We were
yeah.
there.
Anyway, I talked to Tom about it yesterday, and he started to negotiate. Now it's the last couple hours, so it's
Just
now
take
or never.
it. Take it or I'm going.
Just I have one sitting at home.
Yeah, well, how
Right.
much else is it?
Actually, not that bad, but it's a 77, and then I got a newer one chassis with the 5.9 fuel injected.
Yeah.
But I just been waiting for the last day. We'll see how. Okay, what did you have him down to? Yeah. So I'm thinking he's gonna drop. Yeah, okay, well, I'm thinking I'm gonna offer him $4 grand because it's the last day, because I gotta pay 40% more, right? So it still costs me almost $6 grand, right? Because I'm taking it.
Just take
but
it.
don't tell him that, shh. Right, just shh. I don't know what the deal is getting across the border. I've never imported one, but he says he has all the paperwork.
Well, you're gonna find out pretty soon.
Well, I'm gonna phone ahead.
Because I'm gonna go put it on your trailer.
In my trailer. Does it drive?
Off the can and the fender. 1 gallon at a time, it might.
Yeah. Whatever. We can back my trailer up, and I got to come along. They got to make us sweat to load it, right?
No,
right?
it'll run that long. It's not a Ford.
Hey,
It'll get you in the trailer.
My Chevy made it 6,000 miles. I mean, I like Chevys. I like Dodges too. I mean, if you saw my yard.
Hey, but if your Chevy breaks, you can get home in that.
We doing this?
Mike, this is the owner of the truck, not the founder.
I've been talking to people. Sit down. Let's talk some turkey. Okay, so what's the bottom deal? The show closes in an hour. How much?
Grand is what I told you.
Right now.
I'll take it and I'll go get you the title.
Okay? So we're going to be able to get this thing across the border without my
Title in my name, clear Arizona title, current, non-op, and I'll write you a bill of sale also and say whatever you want on it.
Did you take cash?
U.S.
What does that look like?
That looks like U.S. cash.
Okay.
It's not all 5s and 1s, is it?
No, I don't. Hang on. Let's see what we got here. I think I got enough here. Okay, and 1, 2 here. There's 5 Benjamins to seal the deal. And now will you guys call them?
Call who?
Benjamin Franklin's.
Sure.
Hundreds of Franklins.
Only way to go.
5s are Lincolns. Okay. Thank you very much, Tom.
Thank you, Mike. I've never seen your show. I watch a lot of car shows, but Dave knew who you were right away.
Yeah.
Oh, that's that guy from Canada, the Rust.
Rust Bro. So I mean, this thing doesn't have enough rust for what I usually buy, but
Well,
I'm
you saw
making
that
an
hole in the
exception,
floor,
yes.
and I got that floor pan in the back.
And we already loaded up a fender from somebody else that I bought, so it's in the back there.
Oh my God! I'm throwing those extra seats in too.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Because the front seat's bent back a little. That's kind of a match, and that little lever's missing on this one, so it came with it. So
Okay, not a problem. Yep, throw it in.
Gonna get that title, get this loaded, and I'll get you the title.
Okay, perfect.
And if you want a bill of sale, I have just a generic form.
Whatever, yeah, as long as
I'll
I
write whatever you want on it.
Hey, these are metal, eh?
Yeah, this is an American truck. No rust.
We're gonna weld that up. Of course I'm happy. What?
Did you see your custom gas can yet?
Yeah, the 1 gallon one?
Yeah, look at that.
It comes with a 318.
It'll get you about 2 miles.
Well, he's getting rid of everything. He's just loading the truck up with underneath. It's pretty cool. It's factory hair. That's a pretty. I mean, down here, that's not a rare option. In Canada, it is.
Yeah, the further you go this way, the more they got air
That's right. So yeah. Whatever. I mean, sure, it's not functioning, but it could be.
Yeah. Well, that's heater core. This is all hooked up. AC's all together.
Oh, right. Yeah. I guess you don't need heat.
Yeah.
And the only thing I wish it was a stick. Needs a new wiring harness. Man, you can.
That's about as clean as they come.
I know. It just.
Jeez, it's only got 1 butt connector and a splice.
Yeah. Okay.
That's killer.
Yeah. Needs a 440.
Yeah.
I happen to have about.
It would
6
be,
cores.
if it was a big block truck, it'd be on my truck.
Yeah.
It's the wrong year. But it's a 360, so.
Yeah. I
as good
mean,
as they can.
yep. 360 is a good motor. What the hell?
Well, that was the
Yeah. Okay, here I go. Let's get the. Okay.
Oh, look at your little thing in it.
No.
Come on!
No, that's the coolest part.
That's your payment for a picture.
No.
Mister.
Are you kidding
You
me?
can't look. Where am I going to find one of these in Canada? Where?
Is it real?
Yes.
You wouldn't believe the amount of people that tried to buy that little bull off
I
me.
know. That's
Like
right.
a
I know.
ram
She's
head.
she
I
wants.
Hey, it's not.
I would have
No bull.
found a ram
Hey,
head.
what are you
and
giving me
sold
for a
it.
picture with you? I'm famous.
I used to have dreadlocks down to my.
These are 25 years old. I shaved them 25 years ago. I said, what the I do it?
I shaved mine because I started having
I
kids
shaved
and shit.
mine here with her.
Yep. We both shaved our heads
Yeah.
off.
Well, there's always time. You guys are
Oh,
young.
plenty of time.
I'm old.
Back.
Yes, I'm happy. Okay, we're getting some paperwork, a bill of sale.
All right, Mike, here's
I
the
have a
key
crew cab.
to your new truck.
Oh, thank you very much,
Enjoy
man. I
it.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
It's going to a good home.
I know it will.
Hang on. Just... But hang on, don't. Hang on, something's not moving. Here, back seat. Let's see.
You're missing the rail? That was
Okay, hang on. Can we make it fit in here? I can make it fit. Oh, that. Hang on. Hey, Tom, is there a trick to opening this? Is there a trick to opening it?
Just pull on it. Oh, there, it gives a twist. And the shocks are like tighter.
Oh, okay.
If you got a card or something, you don't give that out.
No, but I can give you my phone number.
Oh, it's no big deal.
No, I don't have a card.
No big
I'm
deal.
not that
Neither do
famous in
I
my
don't want to
world.
be that famous.
Yeah.
I don't even know how I'm going to like this whole thing. But my phone number ain't on there.
No.
The pictures.
No,
Good.
no.
Thank you. Yeah, I just fly below the radar. Simple guy.
Well, me too. I try, but it's a little harder when you look like me to fly beneath the radar.
Well, when you're famous. I didn't want to.
Can you fold that seat forward or just stuff on it?
Don't be scratching my roof.
Yeah, I was going to say, Dave, don't cut up that seat. That seat's pretty nice.
Yes, that should be good. Okay.
You bought your stuff that you said you weren't going to, hey?
Yeah.
Your fenders are like
I was like, there's
Well, I
no
got
way
the
he
one.
did it.
Yeah, I did.
You did it.
$4,500.
Both fenders?
No, I bought one. I mean, a buddy of mine has 7 swept lines,
Yeah.
and he's selling his place. The guy's a dick, but if he's selling this place, I can squeeze him.
Yeah.
Right, so I'll go buy a truck, but I mean, now we got some footage for the channel. My bod's up, and the trailer's not going home empty. Right?
That's awesome.
It's not a Dodge. Like that's, I mean, in Canada, like you don't see Plymouth, but you don't see like you got the
Trailduster.
right?
Yeah.
So this is like this. So when did they start making the trail dusters?
Oh, that's tough. I think it was
What year?
76.
Mine was 70.
When did
This
they
is
start on the
79.
Trailduster?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's a
Oh, it was
78.
74. So 74 to 79 for Trailduster. Oh yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so
they even
what's
went
the
into.
difference between the trail duster and the prospector?
Well, it's a Trailduster.
A prospector is just.
Oh, it's a trail. So
Yeah,
this
that's
is
the
just
trim
an option,
package.
right? See, up in Canada, we call these ram chargers. Right,
We
they're
have
all
both.
ram chargers.
We have both.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have sunscreen.
Is it loose? It's cool, right?
Mike,
I
what are
mean,
you,
did they actually come with those?
Hell no.
Well, whatever. It's still cool.
Mike, what are you worried about?
Oh, well, just everybody and their dog wants a bull, so no bull. I'm taking it off. Whatever,
No,
it's
it
cool.
wouldn't have had anything.
Well, there's a hole
yeah,
there.
Yeah, there is now.
Yeah, oh, but it wouldn't have something. Didn't they have something right on?
The ram head that the Dodges had 2 holes. 3.
Okay.
One here, one
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
big one in the center.
Whatever.
Wouldn't have had anything, but the Traildusters, like in a 78, you know the Dodge trucks say Dodge on them, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a Trailduster smooth. No, nothing.
Not okay. Yeah.
But then this, I think this would have said Plymouth here.
somewhere, yeah.
Right here.
Whatever. It's very cool.
Look, Arizona bad boy. Oh, it says Dirty Girls too. Look at that.
You need that plate. It says Dirty
Arizona
Girls.
bad boy, brand Dirty Girls State.
Yeah, can I have to play?
No.
I'll give you 10 bucks. I'll give you 10 bucks.
No.
$10
Just it comes with
Hey,
the.
that's $10 US. That's way more.
I don't.
Yeah, that's like
What's that?
Yeah, that's $10 US. That's
just-
more than our money's worth.
Cool. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate it.
I mean, I can help you load it or whatever.
Well, we're gonna get Blair down here with the truck, and then, like I said, if we have to, we can come along and on. But we'll try to fire it up.
should start.
Yeah.
It's got a little gas in it, so.
Yeah. Now we gotta phone Customs and see what the deal is.
We have more adventures at Customs?
Oh no.
Hey, I got parts. I got about 20 of those.
Do ya? I got 2.
Racers, while we get a friendly moment,
All right, well, I got an empty trailer. I mean, I kept waiting. I said, if that, I'm going, hopefully somebody bought that thing. So then we came back. And it's still there. $4,500. Right? Well, Dylan was going to buy it if I didn't.
Yeah,
I know, yeah.
But I have a wallet, not a sock, but it would have worked similar.
I know, well, whatever. No, they don't want to touch it. Dirty money. If you're ever in a bind and you need a sock, you can empty it out and put it in. That's why I have a Canadian sock and an
You know,
American sock.
they say clean money, dirty hands, but yours is clean money, dirty socks.
That's right. Well, actually, they're clean socks. Okay, well, guys, we got the truck bought. Now we just got to figure out how we're going to get it back into Canada. So I'm going to have to make some calls to you. Have you ever imported stuff?
No. That's why we never buy anything.
So
You're not instilling me with
I think
confidence.
it takes you 3 days to get it across.
Well, that's why I'm gonna phone right now.
Yeah, so you'll be
So we'll phone, where are we going across? We better make a plan here pretty quick and make some calls.
Yeah, that's-
Today's Sunday, they aren't open anyway, so
sure
it's
they're-
All on you, man.
well, Monday. We'll figure it
They're
out.
hard to get a hold of too.
We'll figure it out.
have
I got
some-
friends in low
I have
places.
some connections.
Yeah, I got friends in low places. This is one of them.
Okay, I'll see you later.
He's loving God.